what I've been telling you. It's nothing like it seems. What I've been telling you. Oh, you'd learn what I mean if you came. But the risk, are you willing to take?
Everyone's going through something that you might not understand. It's really hard to put the fulfillment of what I've gone through in the past 12 months into words and how much I've taken from this and how much I've learned. Alright, session is booked in. First session on the cards at the Chill Factor in Manchester. I've thought about doing snowboarding for years. I'm not gonna lie, I felt really anxious coming into snowboarding. I felt so out of place, honestly. I've been obsessed with winter for as long as I can remember, and I've got vivid memories of playing in the snow with my dad and my mum giving me plastic bags to wrap around my toes to keep them dry. Come from a place with like a working class background, my family's been in the same valley for forever. Growing up, I never really had the guidance to get into snow sports. I just didn't know how to start. I wanted to learn. I wanted to get on the board, I wanted to learn. I wanted to be a snowboarder. So I committed myself.
Nice and easy. Jesus. Ow. There were those times I was so nervous. I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Ooh, shit.
Man, I'm so frustrated with how this morning turned out. I couldn't stand up, I just slammed like 5 or 6 times. I'm getting frustrated and I need to slow down, I need to relax, and then we'll see how we go.
I did say to him, this is what's gonna have to happen at one point, and he was like, no, you know, it'll be when you're like really, really big.
You can't even sit up in bed anymore, you have to roll to your side first.
And everything's just uncomfortable. All the time.
And I will never understand how this
No. I'm fine. Now that we're having a kid, one of our main values and what we're going to hold very strongly is getting them outside pretty early. From my childhood perspective, I wish I would have gone outside more. Now thinking about it, I feel like I missed out on so much.
But how nice is it knowing in like retrospect that you now have that core value?
And same with you though, like now you can share that because you didn't really get to experience it the way you wanted it either as a kid. I'm gonna have to see which resorts can have babies on their chest. Like which ones can you ski with, like...
I don't think you ski them on your chest.
I feel like you're gonna be that messy dad that's like, or on a mountain and the snowboard's broken, but I'll let you know what's happening.
Love was holding all the cards and always kept me in the dark. I never thought I could shake this heartache until I saw your light, and it's got me feeling like life is good, yeah. Life is good, yeah.
Being self-employed, content creators, the most challenging thing is to draw a line and have that boundary.
As the baby comes, we'll be having more conversations about what we feel is okay to share, what we don't want to share, where's the personal line, because you have to have a personal life outside of social media.
When I was going through everything I went through with my dad, I didn't feel like I needed to share like a grieving story and relate to other people. I just needed to go inwards. It's so tough, like, knowing where to start when there's so much. 2 years worth of journaling, daily thoughts as well, so it's everything from the highs, the lows, the self-doubts. When my dad passed away, it's like all in. Like, my dad split from my mum when we were young, and he'd relocated 3 hours away to have this second family. So you can imagine, kind of like when I was a younger kid, I would be so emotional when I had to say goodbye to my dad. Already gone there. And when he was in the hospital bed, I actually got a chance to ask him this, if he had regrets or if he had things that he'd like to do again, or did he miss certain elements. And he just... My dad was very stoic, like he was so guarded. And when I first said I loved you for the first time, when he was going for his cancer treatment, he actually responded with thank you. So that's like the kind of relationship we had. Like we didn't say I love you, but when we started to do it was very guarded, and then slowly and it's so sad that, you know, illness and something like cancer has done this, but it did bring us closer in some aspect. But you know, you feel like it's too late. I just always wanted more. But going through this grieving process, it was so tough because I threw myself into my work. That's what I had to do to survive. I felt like I had to provide. It's because I never felt like my dad provided for me. So toxically, I was like, I don't want to be like my dad. I'm going to provide. I'm going to be a man. I'm going to make money. And it's going to be good. And it wasn't. So I'm Luke, a 30-year-old content creator, adventurer and snowboarder. And I come from a little village called Whitworth, which is in Huddersfield. Turn the camera on and then you're happy-go-lucky, and then turn the camera off and I'm melting down, throwing my phone against the wall. This filter of life, and it's, you know, what is okay to share on social media is showing up online as a happy person, someone who's super positive. Is that misleading to actually what is going on? I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just rambling. Sometimes I get caught up in the job itself and not really being as present as I would like. It's been something I've been working on recently, just to have those moments where I can be out of my mind and in my body. How do you pick yourself back up from going through so much? How do you navigate life? Life just sweeps you through if you're not making conscious decisions. At those moments in time, we're not conscious enough to make decisions that might be in our best interest. Tyler has been such a strong support network. She has been the one to pull out these kind of thoughts and feelings. That's kind of what happened when I was in Altabadi, when I was crying on the side of the slope. Just an explosion of this realization. Yes, I was working too hard and I wasn't grieving or I should, but this realization that I was like, oh my god, I think I found something that is really good for me. It has been just over 1 year since I started snowboarding. It's so surreal to look back and think of that, but also be here right now and actually finally be splitboarding, finally taking that next step with this journey. Norway was so special because every experience that I had with snowboarding had pushed me that little bit further. To stand on top of that mountain, like I felt my heart racing, I felt my breath getting heavy, I felt my legs shaking a little bit. All these kind of feelings that just like drew me inwards. It's been the first thing in a long time that's made me feel like I have a sense of direction and purpose with what I'm doing. This deep-rooted connection has been there since childhood. Like I've got a photo here actually of like early winter memories when playing with my dad in the snow actually. And like core memories like this, which you'd think that you've forgotten about until you actually pick up a pile of photos and like go to it and you remember the experience, the feelings, the temperature in your skin, the fun you was having of sledding down a hill. I just want to be there for my kid. I want to have a healthy family where they can be raised in an environment that feels safe, that is fun. I just want to be the first person they call when they've got something exciting news to share.
You don't have to live in the same way that you grow up.
And I'm not gonna lie, like, scared. Well scared.
I think we're both scared though. We're gonna see it as like the next adventure.
You know, life goes on whether you're going viral or if you don't go viral. There's so much more to life, basically.
That was graceful.